Here it is. This is my dream bike, the GSA LC BMW 1200. Brilliant. I had the older version, fantastic, but this new version, I love it to bits. It just seems great centre of balance when you're doing some peg work and stuff. I love it. So this is the bike that I'm going to do some electrical adaptations to. Some extra tank bag electrics, jump start leads, an Optimate charging port on it, a distribution box so I don't affect the CAN system of the bike, some extra Delaney lights fitted as well. I'm going to mount those up high. I'll probably have to make the brackets for it as well. So we'll just walk through the standard bike and then we'll start with separate videos as I go along. On here I've done no such extras as such. I've put some Touratech gear on. I'll show you what that is now and the bits that I've put on, and some Wunderlich gear on as well. Okay, on the bottom of here we've got some fork protection, which is just really like a vinyl really on there, so I've put that on. I have bought some caps for the brakes, so it just helps to protect that bit from dust and everything else. That's fine. I've put a crud catcher on here as well. Okay, so that just helps stop and protect that part. On here I've put some radiator protection because now it's water cooled. I've just got a feeling with stones and everything else that I do need to protect them. I don't want to be forking out a lot of money for new rad system, and also you might be stranded then if you've got a hole in it. So that's that. Standard lights, everything standard. I have put on here a Touratech light guard. Okay, you can get the Perspex ones and stuff, but I just like the look of this one, and it also just pops off as well, so I can clean it, which it does need a clean by the way, obviously. Okay, I'll put that back on. Okay, and these things that I do like, and they've been manufacturing these Australian company since 1980s I think, or late 80s. Bark Buster lever guards, absolutely brilliant. I like to protect them because if I do some off-road work, I want to get home, so if I do drop her, then at least I've got a chance of protecting them levers and I've got a chance of getting home. If a broken lever, it's no good for anyone. So just have a look at these while we're here. If you can see, this is you can buy different handguards for this, but this is an extension to this one. But I've kept this quite low because when I'm up high on the pegs, I like it down a bit with my fingers. Okay, so it's not quite level for road use, it's a balance, but that's how I've fitted. Okay, now I've left the original BMW handguard on, but I've also drilled a hole and put a fixing in just to support that bit, and it leaves that then intact on there as well. But if you come round here, you can actually buy on here some skid plates. So these skid plates will also look, I think, aesthetically pleasing on the handguard, but it also helps protect that body of metal. Now it's fixed at the end of the bar weight, and also if you come round here and have a look, it's also fitted on here and it clamps to the handlebar. A lot of ones come across or they clamp to the yoke, which are quite big. This is quite neat, and I think it's the best one in my choice, but everything's horses for courses. So that's that. And if you see under here, it protects the lever, and when you get out the packet you cannot bend that at all, so I like it. And it literally took half an hour to fit the two. That's it. Okay, so the other extras I put on, I do suffer from my hands and vibrations sometimes. So what I've done is I've put these grip buddies, they're called, and they just literally stick round onto the grips. They do make it fatter. It's a weird sensation at the time, but when you first start off with them, but stick with them and within a week or two they're fantastic. And the heating element, it does go through them. So really good. I get less ache on wrists and everything on longer touring, so that's pretty cool. So I've got the tank bag as well. Okay, that's a Wunderlich tank bag, and it's a dead good little bag for the GSA LC. Okay, and it goes like that. I can get to the fuel as well, so that's fine. It does clip in there, but one thing I do notice is that normally electrics used to come down from the front down the bike, but when you're turning on here, because that clip will stick out so far, I'm going to catch it, so I'm going to bring the electrics down along here somewhere. The battery's down there, so that's what I'm going to do. But again, the tank bag will come from a distribution box which I'll fit under the seat because you've got some space there, so it won't affect the CAN system of the motorcycle, which is on a lot of modern motorcycles. Okay, and what you have here as well is fork protection done by Touratech. It's like a neoprene sleeve which wrap round and velcros on, and then you've got a velcro carry strap which is hangs on them, and that just helps stop the crud as well. So fitted that pair. Okay, and then here I'm going to use this RAM products for mobile phone, and the product will clip in here, the case. I've got a long arm extension because if this tank bag is raised up higher, then I need to see the phone as well. And the charging port, the USB lead will come down to this port here, which is already on the bike. Okay, now also I like dry feet as much as I can with touring when you get the splashes and everything. So what I've done is I've fitted a splash guards, pair of splash guards, sorry, from Wunderlich as well. Okay, and these retail between, I think, 95 to 120 on the market. Very good, tough ABS plastic, nice finish on the metal. And it took me, it's a bit tricky to do this bolt here because you've got to fix at the back as well and pull that P-clip up. But since I've been using this, great, and it also helps keep your feet warm. So very good, no more wet boots for me. Okay, and on the back now, on the rear brake reservoir, I've put protection, again from Touratech, just to help protect that pot. And then also on here now, I've put some infill panels, because I think personally I like the look of the bike, but also it gives me another option to mount certain stuff on, maybe like that jump lead kit. So I'll decide where to mount it. These come as a pair from, I can't remember if it's Nippy Normans or something like that they came from. But yeah, very good product. Okay, another product from Wunderlich, the German company, is I've lowered the rear footrests, and that's down about 2 inches I think from the original setting. So that will just help that knee joint, instead of up here, it'll be down like that, and give the person, your pillion, a much comfortable ride, especially when you're going on long distances. And it literally took about 20 minutes to fit both, and that was it. Okay, so the last couple of bits that I've fitted is an extra bit on the rear tail for the number guard, because that just helps stop some of the crud going back up. And also on here now I've fitted a Touratech toolbox, and it's just the right size, to be honest, so I can fit my air pump in it, some tyre levers, spare valves, some caps, tyre pressure reader, and a few other bits. So that's a really good, I think I've got it for about £99. Okay, so it comes with a set of keys. There's your dust cap. So in the back I've just got spare dust caps. That's a 90-degree valve, that's dead good for these GSAs because it's so awkward at the filling it air with the petrol stations. That then is lever guards in case I've got to get the tyre off. Okay, this is my air pump, which is by, I think it's Rocky Road. It's dead good, it only costs £20. Okay, but it fills that tyre up in literally a minute. That's really good, so definitely a good bit of kit to have. And then also in here I've then got the Air Pro puncture repair kit. Okay, so it's got all your pieces that you need in there, and your gum sticks, okay, your dowel, that's separate as well, that's another one for tyre pressures, filling with air. Okay, that's that. And then I've got also a tyre pressure reader, digital. Okay, and another lever protector for the rims. Also carry a multi-tool, okay, which is handy with a set of pliers on. You never know when you need this bit of kit. And I have got a pair of tyre levers, although I'm just cleaning them up, but they usually just lie in the bottom of there. So I've put all them bits in there, and it just hooks around the corner, hooks in, that's it, locked, put the dust cap on, done. Okay, I've also put bung protection at the ends here and here. Okay, that's 1 inch as well, and I've also put a lever guard back on that arm. Okay, so that helps me from the rocks and everything. I did fit a mudslinger before, but these panels hinder it, so I've got to use an angle grinder just to engineer it to fit. Okay, so that's my GSA LC. So that's as much as extras as I've done, but I'll put all the electrical kit on now and we'll take it from there. Thanks for watching, and just watch my future videos and posts that I put on. Any questions, just get back to me.